What up, y'all? We back at it for some Resident Evil remake, REmake, however you say it, however you want to say it. I'm not gonna judge you. We just got done tackling Lisa, and that was probably the last big scare of the game up until. I feel like I just fucked up. That I should have gone back. Yeah. I was just thinking to myself, like, wait, I know what's coming up. Should have had my key items with me. This was not planned. But yeah, the last big scare up until like this final push, because really the only thing is I think we gotta carry something highly explosive. They added that challenge to this game, which begs some questions that I'm probably gonna look up, because I think the game, I think you're allowed to run, you're not allowed to get hit. I'm not sure if you're allowed to shoot. Like, I think you have to literally, like, basically do nothing. But it's weird because you're in an area where Chimera spawn in a sheer room, so you have to, like, make sure you kill all of them. And that can take some doing. It's not bad, it's just nerve-wracking, because last thing I want to do is fuck around and die and lose a shit ton of progress. It's really nerve-wracking on speed runs. If you're playing like I'm playing right now, where you have a lot of saves, you're looking at losing minutes at best. If you're doing a speed run or just a no save run, you're looking at the entire time. So, but typically it's really easy. I just go back and forth between the rooms, give it about a good minute, 2 minutes. Pretty sure it's not the best strat as far as speed is concerned, but as far as safety, surviving, beating the game, it cannot be beat. And then really, the more I think about it, you can really use that shotgun ammo, because by the point you're dealing with the Tyrant, everything is Magnum rounds. Wrong way. Oh, jeez. First class emergency. You have ink ribbon, you dingus. Alright, get my laboratory save going. So, Crimson Heads, I know once you're in the lab, they're supposed to Crimson Heads. Critical, give me a critical. Go.
Nice.
Saves me from using some. I don't know if I'm speculating. I think I read literally on Reddit today. Faster. And that low-key kind of feels like facts, because I feel like I've always dealt with Crimson Head in this area. This motherfucker right here, if I don't burn him. It's very easy. It could have been the 15-minute rule. Man, this motherfucker. This place can eat up your time very quickly. Usually I run through with the shotgun, but I kind of had a idea. The fact that I have so much pistol ammo, it's not even. What's the point in not using it? Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to be in this room first. Maybe I am. This is okay, that's where I teach you about Crimson Head. Log in, is it the Ada John? I feel like it's sale, right? Boom, there we go. So that unlocks that floor. I love the 3D map. That does make it so easy to follow. Okay. That hallway was where I thought I was gonna go for the key. For the computer. Wait, yes. I'm also carrying too much. Alright, so got healing items in here. One healing item, if needed. Now let's see if this guy that didn't get a critical hit is prone to get back up. Yes, he is, and we are not taking chances with you. That was loud. Ada was out here just pulling everybody heartstrings. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. This is, ooh, bitch. There we go. Because I was just about to say, where am I getting my mode disc at? And it looks like a little GameCube. I'm glad it still does. Shaken or jarred. Alright. So now I gotta go. I'm not about to play. So I'm about to run upstairs. So I can get the stuff to come right back down. I'm gonna hit that box though. Actually, I will do this bottom area on the way. I should set a timer because I feel like I'm gonna fuck around and he'll be a crimson hit and it's gonna piss me off. We go find out. We go fuck around. God, the sound. I don't think I've ever really worn headphones playing this game outside of like, I know I did the playthrough for this a while back. Oh yeah, I do remember now. When I lived by myself, playing these games so much by myself with headphones on was always super fucking creepy. And that was some balls of steel. I don't know why I put myself through that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back up here. This is where we can see that recording for Homie Doll. Ah, this is the reveal. It's funny because we just played the OG. So like the music that kicks up is just for this, for the reveal. And then the mysterious tyrant. They won't even show you a picture of it. I love the suspense. And then you see Wesker. There's always the scientist with the big ass fucking bifocal glasses. Oh man, that's such a trope. It's like, oh my god, that was Wesker. And then it's like all the suspense is gone. Yeah, whatever, it's Wesker. 8462. This shit is just tragic.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
Man. Let's see something. Okay. Making a little note for myself. Yeah, the wind. My fan keeps making my light like hit the monitor, so like I'm hearing a sound every now and then. And it freaks me the fuck out every time. I think it's really hitting me because I'm in this area now. What's this room? Ass fucking door. The motherfucker moved and everything. So I want to keep Mo Disc on me because we're getting to a point where we're putting them in, but do I really want to have all of them? I'm going to say no. Okay, it should just be 3 doors here because I can't get into this door, right? Oh shit. So can I get into this door too? Fuck me. Oh my god, what? Hearing that motherfucker is fucking me up right now. I hate that sound. Oh, you bitch. I hate them with a passion. They're so annoying. They're not as bad as hunters, but they are bad. Oh my god. Oh, please, some of that was critical. Oh, please let that have been a critical. Okay. So I think if I go back through that other vent, it's just gonna put me right back into the room I was just in. So we want to go here. Oh, here we go. Yep, Mo Disc. Then the last one is in the area leading to like the power or furnace room. Sorry for coughing on the mic, y'all. RIP headphone users. Okay, this worked out. Yeah, that would have brought me right back there. Okay, I messed with it. I can take a little bit more damage. I don't need to be stingy though. I could have got rid of that key. Okay. So now this is where we get into a bunch of Chimera. So I'm going to let me see something. I know, Chris. So, bitten or slashed by enemies will cause. So this is something I looked up. So for anybody watching, so for the explosive canister we're going to be carrying, if you get bitten or slashed, it blows up, which I guess is kind of a does. Somebody said they never do that. Running blows it up. Shooting certain weapons. So this guy says he confirmed the Magnum or either of the two shotguns cause you to explode. Getting hit by flames after burning a zombie causes you to explode, and getting caught in the explosion of a flash grenade. Quick turning, shooting the handgun, defensive items. But it's like the Chimera, the issue is, it's like you're not going to get a chance for a defensive item with a Chimera. They just don't seem to grab you as far as like my experience has shown. I've always gotten slashed by them. Like it never fucking fails. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where they haven't. I was like, what the fuck, where are my imprints? I don't think I've ever been in a situation where they haven't hit me. So this is why I save up a lot of shotgun rounds. So like you don't even need this many shotgun rounds because you have so many Magnum rounds to literally work with. I could beat the rest of the game with just the Magnum rounds at where we are at right now. But because I'm a selfish bitch, I like to have a lot of Magnum rounds every time I play this, hardest difficulty or not. I end up doing this final section with a shit ton of with shotgun, like shotgun to spare, like it's not even funny. Okay, so let's put that here. Like this is overkill. All right, no more reading. I just wanted to cover a couple of my bases. let's get to it. So the last modus should be here. So pretty much what we're gonna do is clear enemies and get the thing for fuel. So I'm gonna bait out these Chimera. Okay. I love how it makes you pause on that for a while. So we're gonna take the MC capsule. Let's go. See, now I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is one of the things I don't know because I've never tried it. And I got a save out here, so maybe I'll test it, not for the video, but on my own time, so I'm not wasting y'all good folks' time. Maybe I could kill the one that was by the he still got through. That is cool. There's a good chance the one that I killed first is the only one I need to kill, because the other ones don't spawn until you get close. I've never wanted to take that. I think I've literally all come through. I don't think I've ever taken the chance. So I used to run through this area. I remember because I got one good game over. So I spent more time than I ever needed to patrolling this area, making sure all the enemies are dead. I don't need to come in here, but I'm going to check it out anyway. We're already here. But potentially you only have to kill that one, and then you can go ahead and go back again. Now, I will say the Chimera have always given me Devil May Cry vibes, like for sure. The way they die, the gushing sound, the noise. The fact that it's like one of the only enemies in the game that actively despawns after you kill it, like immediately. It's not like you leave the room and it's gone. No, it starts to dissolve. Yeah, I'd say that was action. I mean, the funny thing is that the people, the beat this dead horse one more time for the people who complain about Resident Evil become action. Quite literally. The game is a puzzle walking simulator if you play it that way, because you can truly avoid almost every single fight other than boss battles. Like, other than enemies you literally have to kill, and in this case, I think the only enemy that you have to kill is... I'm gonna go this way, make sure it ain't a Chimera. I think the only enemy you have to kill is the original Crimson Head that comes out the coffin, the snake, the second time you encounter it, not even the first time. Other than that, it's that and the tiger. You don't have to fight really anything else, because as you can see, you don't even have to fight the damn spider. I'm gonna save Geo for after. Actually, turn on power and then come back for Geo. God, the sounds are just horrible. Now, why would they have something this dangerous? Could. I love how it's could. No, that shit will. Let's We'll go ahead and use the D-pad here. We'll die. Cheeks clenched up. Hear a Chimera scream, immediately shits yourself. I like that, not that bad, over with. Now we go back to the pod. Now, part of me wants to go to jail before I go up to the tyrant, but I feel like that's a pointless concept. The one I really want to do is before we go to the exit, like do everything and then go like to the emergency exit. Yeah, this part is not that bad. It's not that stressful. I kill all the Chimeras and then it's just literally peaceful. But I think you really only need to kill the one. I just hate even hearing it and thinking it can happen to me. But I guess speedrun strat. Kill the one that's in the pathway and go about your business. I think that spark might be something that can cause it, just based on what I read from someone's posts. But who knows what's real with these people? Alright. We'll get a quick save, because why not? Oh, I got one in Lab Lounge already, and then even then I got one in a resident storeroom, so if I ever want to like see what I got going on, I can run it back to one of these, give it a test. 16, I think this is the last save. I think we're done. This is the final stretch. It's the final countdown. And officially the last thing that I would have a question on. Since he can't skip Plant 42, they'll use it on Plant 42, which does seem smart. Deal a shit ton of damage, and honestly, you can finish that fight faster, I'm assuming, because you spend less time shooting. Hit it with that, hit it with a couple shotgun rounds, it's done. Some people said they use it on the first hunter, some on the yawn. I think I can see myself using it on, fuck the Black Tiger, because the spider just ain't worth it. I can see myself using it on the snake or shit, I gotta do it 3 times. I'm gonna try it on a tyrant and see what it does. I doubt it's gonna one-shot. I'm almost positive it's not, but we'll see. I don't know why I have a memory of that happening. That's probably on easy if it's my memory. So... people say they use it on a hunter. People say they used it on all kinds of random shit just to get it out the way. Some people say they skipped it.
Chris?
Jill.
Chris, Wesker's the...
I know. I can't open it. Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
I hate the way he holds this tiny ass gun. It's low-key infuriating. Man, I need to know where the wiki pulls their stats from, because the wiki is definitely it's a fan, and this is the thing. Like, I'm actually gonna take a quick moment just to address something, right? The wiki says that the Silver Serpent is they have it as Colt Anaconda Silver Serpent. That is not correct. The Colt Anaconda shoots 44 Magnum. It's a bigger gun and a bigger round, period. So, placing a Colt Python as Barry's weapon of choice in REmake, the Colt Anaconda is the larger cousin. This is still not an Anaconda. It's still a Python. Yeah, they don't have this correct at all. Maybe Barry's, because I wanted... yeah, they're... Actually, I might be... They just... That's the one that takes up the Tyrant in one shot. Okay, so this is what I was thinking about originally. So I'm not tripping. And I'm looking at the picture to confirm it. It's damn near the exact same model as this one. It's barely different. I want to say it's like slightly bigger, but it's really hard to tell. The grip is different, so there seems to be a noticeable difference with it, but just like literally barely. It's so hard to tell looking at the game models. All right, anyway, sorry. Let me explain the inconsistency that I was just running into. So the wiki actually did good. I apologize to the Resident Evil wiki. They had the link from where I was reading something where it compared to Barry's Magnum. I was expecting that when I clicked Silver Serpent, it was going to take me to...
Chris!
Rebecca!
I saw you in the inner garden. I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just stay with me, kid.
That's my plan,
God.
sir.
So, when I clicked it, I was assuming I was going to the base page for the Silver Serpent. I didn't think I was going to Barry's Silver Serpent. But they actually did do a good job, and their link took me to Barry's, which I appreciate that. So I got it confused, thinking that I thought I was going to the page for this gun right here. Is what I thought was happening, which is the base Silver Serpent, not Barry's, right? I'm curious to what they call it in game. I gotta play Jill's campaign, and I gotta let him die just to see it. Ooh, chills, and then I'll go back. Ooh, this is ammo. Yay, I'll take that. I won't need it, but I'll take it. Oh, I might have just fucked myself, did I? No, I didn't. So they were right. They were right. And the model in game says 44 Magnum for berries,
Wesker.
which is an anaconda.
So you've come.
They did a good job.
Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were umbrellas. No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
No.
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
That's wild. The way he just popped
You.
Rebecca is so crazy.
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
If you want to add on shades, he would have seen it rearing that attack up.
Come on, you test tube freak.
Chris got more balls than you. Alright, Rebecca, all you. I love how I moved this body just a little bit.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Ah, there's something to pick up here. This is the connection to Code Veronica and how they all knew each other. So he got, I wonder, oh, France. I gotta recall where she's actually located at in Europe. So when we play that, I'm gonna get familiar with all that stuff because There's no way the parasite. I don't think that's the Nemesis type parasite he's talking about. And then also, I don't believe it would have been the parasite. She wasn't working with a parasite. I think the T Veronica, I know, had a long incubation period too. I don't think it was 21 years. I have to double check because I feel like I'm getting my wires crossed. Because the last time I read all the lore was literally super long ago. I need to check something.
Riss?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it.
Why?
I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet. I'll see you on the outside.
Outside.
Okay. So, with that being said, let me check something really quick. Okay. Files. Stars, Kenneth, Book of Curses, Trevor's Diary, and I think I got all the parts of it. Crumble Memo. Okay, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna check this one. So, November 24th, November 26th, November 27th, 29th. So I think this one is found in pieces. 31st. Okay. 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 So I have that. Okay, now Mansion 2. Okay, Crumble, okay. So Stars, Kenneth, Book of Curses, Triple Divers, Crumble Memo. And then Body Disposal. I am missing something. Missing botany book. Okay. So I am missing the botany book. Okay. Kinda mad at myself for that one. But it is what it is. Let me make sure I got everything else. So other than the botany book, by disposal, keeper's diary, researcher's will, and then note, plant, family pictures, Barry's photograph is only for Jill, of course. Viac facts. So I will have to play again, so I can just get the berries now. Alright, so I'm not gonna save game, that way I can go back in my botany book and because I would like to be able to record all of those when I'm done. I really feel like I don't need. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna need this shotgun. Like no shot. I feel like I really don't. The timer's probably gonna rock my shit a couple times, so I'm gonna end up using first aid anyway. So it is what it is. Now it's to grab Jill and get the hell out of here. We in the final stretch. Let's go. Nothing to slow us down. Nothing to stop us.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Now, if all the locks are released, why the hell didn't Jill just let herself up?
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
She is
I
sitting
knew
there.
you'd come.
Let's get out of
She
here.
is sitting there. It's crazy work.
All personnel
I
must
think my man, dog.
deactivating and releasing all locks.
I know technically they both do it, but it couldn't have been me. I keep coughing on this mic, y'all. I'm sorry.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Yours was some creep time. She is sitting here with roaches. He was watching her piss and shit.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Oh, yeah, just like shit, fall back in there. I love how low-key implies someone is operating the camera. There's no way that was automatic.
System has been activated.
No shot.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
Let's get going!
and releasing
How do you know where to go?
the self-destruct system.
You know what I
has been
think this
activated.
game is gonna do?
All
It's
personnel
gonna make me pick up a battery for this final elevator.
deactivating and releasing all locks.
The only reason I took this shotgun with me
Has been activated. All personnel must
is because of the fact that
deactivate.
I am not saving right before this final stretch. And if I need more than the mag,
Self-destruct system has been activated.
I just need to fuck around with the
Personnel
bad.
must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
This is Brad, reporting on a funeral. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
And cutscene. I can't think of anything else.
3 minutes to detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
All that time y'all spent talking, y'all could have just got on a goddamn elevator. You would not have caught me standing behind to fight no goddamn dinosaur. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. used to do. I'm not about to go walk all the way to the middle of the heliport. Wasting time. They could have just came up. They had to wait for the elevator to come down
Chris!
and then come back up.
You okay?
Yeah. I got this!
No.
Help me! Help! Watch, he about to turn around. He came around with that fierceness. Ooh. Always hated that. That shit used to catch me all the time. Bitch. He really tried. Ooh. Motherfucker.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
On my ass. Woo! Come on. There it is. You know what? I just decided to pay real close attention. You will notice when the mansion blew up, the houses behind it did not. The main mansion blew up. Now we know from Umbrella Chronicles, allegedly, it says underneath the chandelier. Like I said, I'm looking at that. I'm living in the bed. Overall, solid game. I think I can't talk no shit on difficulty because I didn't play on hard. But frankly, not that difficult of a game. I've played it quite a bit on like a shit ton on GameCube, a bunch on the PS3. And then the PS4 version, as you can see. Not a terribly hard game. Resident Evil 0 is shorter, technically. I think it is shorter by like a little bit, but it has a much more difficulty curve, and I think it has more things that can be a little cheap. This game can really, really fuck you up. As you saw, there was a point where I got jumped by some hunters. But all in all, I mean, this is just a solid Resident Evil title. Just straight up as close as they could get to a one-to-one remake of the original with added material. So it's like everything the original had, but then some. So it's like a really solid remake. Do I think this is how they should have done all remakes? Not necessarily. I do like the direction they are going and have been going, and more of that just gets into the experience, because tank controls are nice, but they're very limiting. They're limiting in what the enemy is going to be allowed to do to you and what you're going to be able to
Chris, you did a fine job.
Yeah, I didn't do that great. gonna save because I gotta go back. But yeah, so all in all, it's one of my favorites. I like each game. Each game brings its own unique flavor to the table. I mean, it's kind of like I don't. I won't. Let's see. I won't judge anybody. Have your favorites. Play what you want to play, like what you want to like. But when it comes to like Resident Evil as a franchise, I just enjoy it for what it is. I have a very hard time picking, like, if we're talking Metal Gear, if we're talking Resident Evil, if we're talking Final Fantasy, even, I have a very hard time picking a favorite out of them, even when we talk Kingdom Hearts. Like, because there are differences as far as gameplay, graphics, quality of life, like gameplay things. It can be very hard to pick like a favorite. Even though when we talk like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, it's more of a like difference in scale to where you can. I'm still, I have a hard time. Like I don't want to budge. I'm like whatever, right? I'm trying to talk with my hands a lot for some reason. But Resident Evil is definitely really, really hard because from 0 to what's going to be 9 in February of next year, it is a story from the bottom to the top. Like, it is a story. Resident Evil 0 is telling a specific story. Resident Evil 1 is telling a story. And like even just a little bit of media literacy, you get some of the story of 0 with this game because she is a member of STARS. That is an achievement. It takes skill, it takes knowledge, it takes a certain skill set to be able to achieve that, right? But she can be, for a lack of better words, useless in this game other than a medic, right? That wouldn't cut it for STARS. But when you take into context of 0, it kind of makes sense. She went through that entire experience, hasn't gotten any sleep, and it's just run down. So it really, really makes sense for the way Rebecca is portrayed in this game. But that's just one of those things where it's like, I can't say I like 0 more than I like 2 or 1 because 0 is telling its story. I can't say I like 1 more than 3 or 2 because it's telling its part of a story, but it's all together one long narrative. So it's tough because I feel like the gameplay is also important to the way that story is told. Like, I don't think Outbreak works at all as a single player experience. I think Outbreak fully works as a four player experience. Now, I am curious about the canon of Outbreak. I feel like it kind of makes the most sense that you have 8 survivors with their own unique traits working together through each individual scenario instead of them being split up through scenarios. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to Outbreak. I'll do some research into what's the perceived canon narrative, right? But yeah, each game it brings a certain gameplay experience and it tells a specific story, so I can't fault it for certain things because I judge it as a franchise as a whole. It's not a standalone thing, right? Outbreak has a specific narrative, a specific story. Like Outbreak, all of your characters are infected. They're on a time limit. That's unlike any Resident Evil. It's episodic scenarios that I know with the first one you have to play it in order, or at least you have to beat the first one, but the second one you can just play it in any order. With there still being a final chapter you can unlock, but still, it's one of those things that like I can't, if I didn't care for the time limit factor of Outbreak, which I do enjoy it, but if I were a person who didn't enjoy it, I can't dock it personally because it's a part of the narrative of the game. if they are not on a time limit, then what Outbreak is achieving as far as the story, as far as pressure, as far as like when your characters do eventually cure themselves, it's null and void. You lose so much if you take away that one aspect of the gameplay, right? I don't know. It's just tough. And then you can't have four. Four can't be. I know it's like hybrid tank controls. So it's like 3D aiming. But it's very. 1 second. Jeez. I'm like talking all over the place. I'm gonna wrap this up so I can stop ranting. But Outbreak, Resident Evil 0 to 8. Each of them has a very specific thing it's telling. That's so I can't really dock it. I can't pick a favorite. That's just me personally. And then just to do the quick rundown of what I was trying to say, just to name a few titles, Outbreak has very specific game mechanics, and that is for the story it's trying to tell. That story can't be told without having those specific gameplay restrictions, is what I'll say, right? Having the time limit because you're infected, right? Resident Evil 4, you can't have the CIA agent and he can't throw hands, right? He can't do melee to some capacity. And even then, it is quite limited in the OG. Got a lot better for the remake. Even then, he should be able to do a hell of a lot more, which is where RE6, I think, really lets its legs loose, where again, for the narrative, you have these characters that are well versed in everything that they can do, from hand-to-hand combat to firearms. And where the story is, by the time we make it to, what is it, 2012 or 11 or whatever, I have to recheck, but I think it's around that time, 2013, something like that, right? By that time, in the world that is Resident Evil, you can't have this tank control, turn, aim, fix camera. You just can't. So it's hard for me to be like, oh, I don't like Resident Evil 6 because it's not like Resident Evil 1 through 3. That's silly, because it's just not telling a story that can be told the way Resident Evil 1 through 3 is told, even if you wanted to in regard to gameplay. It just wouldn't make any sense at all. So I'll dive into that as I start doing the reviews for each of these games. I still need to do my review for Resident Evil 0. But yeah, that was Resident Evil 1 Remake. Let me stop rambling. Let me wrap this up. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you made it through this rambling at the end, I apologize. It will be much more coherent and cohesive and concise for the review. So that was just my hot take at the end, because I just feel like I gotta say something. Peace.